So Raleigh will get the first possession. Here's Garnett. Nifty move. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
To the paint. Here's Mourning. Out to Duncan. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Wall. There's the drive. A second chance effort. Duncan with the bucket.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Wall. Lets it go from deep. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Roy. Following the miss by DeRozan. Roy goes in. And Brandon Roy with the slam.
And once Roy takes that first step, the defense knows trouble is on the way, and then he's just able to slice right through them.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Anaheim shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And you have to appreciate the work ethic that Roy has. A true gym rat. And this guy just wants to get better. An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Roy. Probably making their last shot.
Man, Roy can fly.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Odom. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Right side, Wall. Over Wall. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Wall. And even 3-on-3 break. Offensive rebound. Out to DeRozan. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Trailing by 2. And then Roy with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Wall looking it over. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Wall. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Raleigh.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
As it goes out of bounds, Raleigh able to keep the ball here. Anaheim making a switch here. Odom draws the double. And the wide open shot from Duncan. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Anaheim with the ball. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Roy. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's now 9 points for Brandon Roy. Garnett, right side. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And get a low to fat move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Raleigh?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Now here's Wade. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, LeBron. And James drills them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Allen. Back to Adebayo. Fires from 18. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Wade surveying the D. Reeves drives. Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Count it.
Love the concentration from Wade. Totally committed to finding a high percentage shot.
Over to the left wing. Hayward on the wing. That one falls, coming off Adebayo's feet. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wade has the open look. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, great IQ from the young Wade. Decided to keep it, and it paid off.
Fires at the elbow. Pass to Adebayo. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Allen. Hits it from three-point range.
Timeout, timeout.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Timeout called, Anaheim. There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. We get a chance to check up on John Wall's status. David?
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Anaheim gave us some information. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
In a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Raleigh.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Timeout called, Anaheim.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Wade outside. Goes up on the wing. Holly with the rebound. Green with the ball. Defended by Reeves. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And Raleigh another three.
This is a shot Hayward hits at a consistent clip. The D has to be more aware.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. That's good from Roy. Anaheim making a switch here. And he makes both free throws. And stolen by Mourning. Pass to Wall. Outside Roy. Into the... Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
Outside, Towns. Good if it goes. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raleigh leads by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
DeRozan for 3. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for Raleigh. It's stolen by DeRozan. From deep, Wall. And it's Mourning with the rebound. And it's Wall with the ball for Anaheim. Outside Roy. Kevin Garnett with the steal. The 19-foot shot. That's good on the jump shot. And now a 10-point Raleigh lead.
Well, Duncan is a guy who knows how to assert himself offensively. When he likes a look, he does not hold back.
Play with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Anaheim shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Wall. The kick out to Odom. Down low. Back to Duncan. It's hauled in by Duncan. Anaheim trails by 9. Latrey. Garnett grabs the board. And here is Raleigh now. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Rose attacking. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Duncan. Pass to Mourning. Outside Roy. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
No one near Odom as he lets it fly. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I love how Odom stretches the floor. They're always ready to shoot from distance when the defense is in focus.
Here's Duncan. No good from outside. Anaheim trails by 14. And Hill throws it down.
Look at Mourning making the unselfish play, giving it away rather than forcing the shot.
And here's Wall outside. Anaheim grabs the miss. Right side, Roy. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Roy's got 20 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Clock at 6. Here's Roy. Anaheim needs to get out of a shot here. Morning can't make it work. Raleigh leading by 12. Here's Duncan. Here's Garnett. And it's Raleigh with another.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett's so good with the ball in his hand.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The shot's good.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Now Roy. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Roy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And so it's Raleigh enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Raleigh leading by 12. Here's Garnett. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Garnett's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Raleigh. Garnett with the block. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. Pass to Holmgren. It's good.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
And a wide open look for James. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
He just makes scoring look so effortless. It's why you love watching Roy play the game.
Good on the triple. Roy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Towns wide open. Off target from outside. Anaheim trails by 10. Here's Reeves. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. It's stolen by Wade. Lob pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Adebayo. LeBron with it. Defended by Reeves. LeBron James finishes off the break. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Raleigh?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Anaheim's head coach talked to his team during that timeout, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. A shake. And it's Raleigh with another.
You've got to appreciate LeBron's shot selection. He looks to take high percentage shots whenever he can.
A nice shot by Roy.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Hands it from downtown.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Raleigh moving the ball around. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. On the wing, James. Over Hill. James misses. Anaheim trails by 15. Grant Hill on the wing. Pass to Mourning. Outside Roy. Here's Hill. And the shot no good, a bit short. Here's Raleigh now. From deep LeBron. And Raleigh another three.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
The opposition had no answer for them. The way they attacked them relentlessly was so impressive, man. That was a good win.
And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
.50 left in the fourth quarter. No good that time. Great D that time from Westbrook. Here's Raleigh now. A big stretch here going 10-2. Allen's shot is off. Reeves into the lane. Drops in the layup for two.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Allen inside the three-point line. From deep LeBron. It's good from long range. And Raleigh leads by 19.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And James gets it to go. Hayward outside. Pass to LeBron. Launches it from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. And so it's Raleigh winning this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge. And the entire... Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Pass to Williams. And Mourning sends it back.
Talk about a guy who will send your shot back with some attitude. Mourning does not quit. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
It's Boozer missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Hill. Back to Duncan. 5 to shoot. Pass to Hill. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now Duncan. Lamar Odom missing from long range. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Outside Williams. The kick out to Boozer. Poked away. Ball with the steal. Here's Roy driving to the basket.
And just showing off for the crowd a little bit there. Roy enjoys putting on a show.
Barrett. And the rejection by Holmgren. It's tipped. Outside Roy. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status?
Holmgren, Kevin, was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot with range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Now here's Duncan. Mar Odom unable to get his shot to go. Duncan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Darren Williams.
MP was great. MP was great.
We are excited for the start of the WNBA season.
We definitely are. It's right around the corner, tipping off on May 16th. So next week we are diving into the W.
You might want to dive in now and check it out. Then come back here next Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific for tips on how to get the most out of the mode.
Until then, enjoy the game and get W's in the W.